Congratulations on your purchase of Darex, the world's best-selling industrial drill sharpener. The V390 features a patented design that sharpens drills accurately in less than a minute. The super abrasive sharpening wheel can sharpen up to approximately 2,000 drills. The V390 is designed to sharpen high-speed steel, carbide, cobalt, and parabolic drills, as well as TIN and other coated drills. It sharpens standard twist drills from 1/8 inch to 3/4 inch and offers quick point angle changes, creating angles from 118 to 140 degrees. Your model V390 is one of the lowest priced industrial grade sharpeners on the market and is capable of turning regular drills into self-centering, fast-cutting, high-performance drills. Drill geometry. Several key drill terms will be referred to throughout the video. The point angle, the cutting lips, the web, the chisel edge angle, and the flutes. The term relief refers to the way the bit falls away behind the cutting lips to prevent the heel from rubbing. Your Darex has an innovative design that creates the right geometry in all of these areas. It starts with patented dual cams that move the drill in two directions, in and out, up and down, creating exactly the same motion factories use to make new drills. And your Darex uses an industrial-strength super abrasive electric-plated sharpening wheel so that thousands of drills can be sharpened without the wheel wearing down or changing shape. Split point drills. Your Darex can split the point of any drill. The main advantages to a split point drill are reducing thrust and eliminating walking at the drill point. These are most important when the drill is used in a portable drill or in drilling applications where bushings cannot be used. The split point also has two positive rake cutting edges extending to the center of the drill. This helps produce smaller chips that clear easily out of the hole. The drill digs into material faster and reduces the drill's tendency to walk, so you rarely need a pilot hole. To create a split point, a secondary surface is ground from the heel to the tip of the drill. This narrows the web and creates the second set of cutting lips at the tip of the drill. Split point drills can be particularly useful when drilling in metal. Drills made from specialty materials like cobalt and carbide have thick webs and work best with a split point. Point and lip relief angles. On your Darex, you have the option to adjust the point angle and the lip relief angle on the drill. Many drills have a steeper 118-degree point angle. This angle is good for soft and low-strength materials, such as some cast irons, aluminum, plastic, and wood. Decreasing the point angle increases the length of the lips and decreases the feed pressure. A shallower 135-degree point angle is often preferred for hard and tough materials, such as high alloy steels. Increasing the point angle reduces the length of the lips and increases the feed pressure. Depending on the material you are drilling in, you may choose to increase or decrease this angle. You can also adjust the lip relief angle. This is the angle at which the surface of a drill falls away from the cutting edge. To prevent rubbing, the cutting edge must be relieved to permit the chisel edge to penetrate the workpiece. Consult your user guide to learn more about angle adjustments. Stay tuned. The following CD includes a tour of your Darex, a sharpening overview, detailed demonstrations for precision sharpening, and cleaning and maintenance instructions for peak performance. A tour of Darex. The key parts to the Darex are the chuck, the alignment port, the sharpening port, and the splitting port. This is the chuck, the alignment notch that helps position the chuck jaws that hold the drill, the chuck knob that tightens the jaws, the split port notch for split alignment, and the chuck cams that generate the drill geometry. Now look at the alignment port. This is the material removal selector knob. This is the relief adjustment settings and alignment paddle. When pushed in, the paddle opens the pawl arms. This is the drill stop. And this is the alignment locating pin. It is used to guide and hold the position of the chuck. This is the sharpening port. These are the cam guides that create the sharpening motion. And this is the point angle selector. This is the splitting port. This tab guides the chuck during the splitting. This is your split angle adjustment indicator. And this is the split depth adjustment knob to control the depth of the split. Here is the cover you remove to replace the sharpening wheel. This is the vacuum port. This is the plug, and this is the on-off switch. And this is a set of quick-step setup instructions. How to sharpen with Darex. Before sharpening, set the Darex to the desired point angle. Most drill angles are 118 or 135 degrees. Then, align the drill. This sets the drill so that only a small amount of the tip is taken off and ensures that the drill geometry is correct for sharpening. Next, sharpen drill by turning the chuck clockwise. Finally, you may want to split the point of the drill. That's all there is to sharpening with your Darex. Detailed demonstrations. Step 1. Alignment. Check the helix on your drill and set the relief adjustment accordingly. A low helix drill will be aligned in the plus direction and a high helix in the minus direction. Insert the drill into the chuck and tighten the chuck knob just to the point where the drill slides in and out. Align the notch on the chuck nose with the pin in the alignment port. Push the paddle down and hold it. Insert the chuck and release the paddle. Make sure the drill tip is touching the drill stop. Look through the viewing port and make sure the pawl arms are positioned in the narrowest part of the helix on the flutes. If they aren't, turn the drill to the point that they are. This is very important because this setting determines the relief angle. Then, hold on to the chuck and tighten the chuck knob. Press the alignment paddle and remove the chuck. Tighten the chuck once more so that the drill won't move when you sharpen it. Step 2. Sharpen. Set the point angle between 118 and 140 degrees. Lift the sharpening port and insert the chuck. Then rotate the chuck clockwise in half-turn increments about 6 to 10 times. The number of turns will vary depending upon the size of the drill and the setting chosen for material removal. It is important to keep consistent chuck pressure during sharpening. Let the cam dictate the natural in and out sharpening motion. Remove the chuck and inspect the drill and resharpen if necessary. Optional step. Split the point. To split the point, do not remove the drill from the chuck after sharpening. Match the notch on the chuck with the tab on the splitting port. Insert the chuck slowly into the port and count to 1. Rotate 1/2 turn and repeat holding for a count of 1. Inspect the drill. A correctly split drill should look like this. If you're not satisfied with the depth of the split, turn the depth adjustment knob to either increase or decrease the depth of split. Split angle adjustment. The chisel angle of the drill changes due to the relief of the drill. When adding a split point, you want to eliminate the chisel edge and add additional cutting surfaces to the drill. To adjust, loosen the screw and move the bracket slightly to the left. A split drill should be positioned rotationally to just remove the chisel line. Excessive amounts of rotation will lengthen the split line, reducing the cutting edge and the effectiveness and longevity of the drill. Additional settings. Material removal. You may also need to set the material removal knob. We recommend starting with a setting of 3. A setting of 1 removes approximately 5/1000ths of an inch and goes up to a setting of 4, removing 20/1000ths from the end of the drill. Lip relief. The relief paddle will set the desired lip relief. This setting will vary depending on the helix angle of the drill you are sharpening and on your specific drilling needs. Start on the 0 setting. Move the paddle in the minus direction to lessen the relief for more accurate holes and for harder material. Move it in the plus direction to increase the relief for faster drilling and drilling in softer material. Any drill may be sharpened in any position that achieves the desired relief. Point angle adjustment. Note that your Darex works fastest when used to sharpen drills to their original point angle. If you are making a large change in the angle of the drill, you will need to align and sharpen the bit 2 to 3 times. Maintenance and cleaning. Your Darex is a precision tool and should be cleaned regularly to remove dust and grit that can wear down the ports and the chucks. The following process takes about 5 minutes. You will need to clean the chuck, the alignment port, the sharpening wheel area, the sharpening port, and the splitting port. Unplug your Darex before beginning the cleaning process. Use a dry cloth or a 1-inch vacuum hose, or compressed air to remove dust particles from all of the ports and sharpening area. If you have a vacuum available, you can attach it to the exhaust of the sharpening port. To use, unscrew the wheel casing and remove the vacuum port plug. Insert the vacuum tube attachment and replace the cover. A clean chuck will prevent drills from slipping out of alignment during sharpening and will help maintain the concentricity. To clean, unscrew the chuck body from the chuck knob assembly. Use compressed air to remove grindings. Clean the inner diameter threads of the chuck body with brake cleaner. The sharpening wheel will need to be cleaned every 100 to 200 drills and occasionally replaced. To clean or change the wheel, remove the cover and sharpening wheel. Then clean using a brass bristle brush and brake cleaner. Use your user guide to determine when to change the wheel. At Darex, we want to ensure that you are fully satisfied with your product. Consult your user's guide and our website for additional information and contact numbers. Thank you for buying Darex.